got a rivalry game on deck, and these two fan bases have been going at it early from the tailgate to the end zones, and you gotta think this will be a little contentious. Glad to have you with us in Athens, Ohio, Eaton Stadium, home to the Ohio Bobcats. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on a team from the MAC, the Ohio Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Bobcats will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Marshall Thundering Herd will go on offense first to start this game. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a second and short. They'll move the tight end.
Brings up second down.
Trying play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Martin. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on second and long. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
And you see more and more of this in college football, finding your playmakers in space, whether it's a receiver, a tight end, or in this case, a running back, way down the field. Get them isolated, find your matchup.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing third and long. Got him downfield. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a first down for Marshall. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. He'll try it again on second and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Stevens. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires into the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Ohio. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board.
7, Marshall, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harper. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Gain of 9. Good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. Marshall might go for a big play here on second and short.
Brings up second down.
He'll keep it himself. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Picks up
This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30. Motion from the wideout. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Marshall needs a near miracle on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Marshall will be forced to punt. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Ohio's offense will go to work for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game, obviously.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He leaves it with his back. Jukes his way for more. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Ohio is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Stewart. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Algier. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
1st and goal, Marshall.
Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll move the wide receiver. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And the try is no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from the game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Here's the pressure. Oh, he dropped it. No, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The play action fake. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. Gonna let it fly. Makes the catch down the right side. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. And the Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Dropping back, it's Winters. Sings it complete to the right. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Slings it. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Just keep slinging it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area we got to bow up. Nice job on first down, stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. They got him the football, but he could not convert. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Absolutely perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Quick spin on the run. At the 45, on his way. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense.
At the 46-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Breaks the tackle. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Power football with the run. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Oklahoma. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give from the gun. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's Winters. Stands in and takes the hit. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. Makes a move.
The return is tackled down and
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
first and 10.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Algier.
Offside defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. Steps away to find some room. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Looking to throw, it's Winters. They're working that left side.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Fires to the big fella. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that 1st half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Just about set to get this 2nd half underway.
Set to kick off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try. Breaks into the open. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds a man on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the gun. Give on the inside. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Running into the open space. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Absolutely perfect. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Marshall quick to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down. And they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
2nd down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Harper. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Quick pass on the fly motion. Can't get him to the ground. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury tent.
Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Give to the big fullback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. The Bobcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the air, it's Winters. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
And the Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Off play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now on comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Old Dominion has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 24 to Virginia Tech. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Dropping back, it's Winters. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's high. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw again. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Lost a throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll go back to the ground. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the air on 1st down. Bring in the heat. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Winters. Quickly complete.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Caught over the middle. It's Vick. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain. Looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Marshall Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the right. He's got it. There he goes. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Running back searching for a hole. Hard running there. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground. Looking downfield on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take a shot. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Out of the gun to give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. It's a draw. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Powers through the defender. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Winters. Pulls it in. It's Taylor. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. And tackled there by the defense. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He'll keep it on the sneak. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Quarterback on the keeper. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Bobcats! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Marshall, 9.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Shakes off the defender. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Marshall quick to the line.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Marshall now lines up trying to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw again. Here's a heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down.
Taylor has it. Plows through the defense. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Winters. Got a man, it's Vick. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice, because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stinks. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this.